Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Barely Adults podcast. I'm Cruz, and today I'm joined with...
I'm Reese.
Reese, you can follow him where?
On Instagram at true_chains with a Z underscore.
True Chains. Is that for like 2 chains?
Yep, because last
Like
name's True. Just a little pun, a little play on words there.
Yeah.
Trying to be creative.
Yeah. I mean, it's a much better handle than my name, which is just my name. It's pretty basic.
Yeah, I gotta do something funny with most of the things I do. I try.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to have like a funny name for a while, and then it just turned out to be more cringy than funny, and then I was like, I'm just gonna do my name.
I used to have that with I used to just be like, I don't know why, but all my handles like on Twitter and Instagram all had the word stud in them.
Stud?
Like when I was like in 5th grade.
Are you Steve Perkle?
I was like, yeah. Like, because my older brother on Xbox Live, I'd always see his handle was Stud Muffin.
Stud Muffin.
And so I just tried to copy him pretty much, and it was just really gay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty gay.
So I I couldn't figure out how to change my handle on Twitter, so I ended up just deleting my old Twitter. Because I was in high school and I still had it, and I was like, nope, I don't want anyone looking at this.
Yeah.
So then I changed my Twitter to just rtrue02, because it's my favorite number.
rtrue02.
Yep. And I guess it rhymes.
It rhymes. I bet you didn't even realize that till now.
Nope.
Yeah. So you also go to the same college I do, which I think we have some people that here that listen to the podcast, so that's cool. I've already had a couple people from my class want to hit up the podcast with me, but none of them have messaged me yet. Rude, so get on that.
Damn, they're just playing you.
They are, dude. They're just like, they just want it for the fame, but it's whatever. Jocelyn's sick right now, so she's like, her voice and like talking just really, really hurts. So we got Reese on. Plus, Reese was gonna be on at some point anyway. We already knew that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about our movie we're coming out with.
With the horror movie?
Yeah.
Dude, we need to actually make that, because we actually have like a setting now. Like,
it's legit, because
we have a whole college, and have you been to your laundry room yet?
No, I don't know how to do laundry.
Our laundry room is freaky, dude. It's scary. It's like a basement, and like the lights are like almost completely off in there.
Yeah, well, I waited the week, and I went because I went home for the weekend, and so I took all my laundry to my mom,
God.
and she was pissed at me for that.
Yeah.
Like a surprise.
Yeah.
But I'll have to learn now, because I'm probably not going home this weekend.
Rip. Yeah, we probably won't. I'm probably not going home until like, I don't know. It's gonna be a couple weeks.
You got your girlfriend here.
Yeah, I got my girlfriend here, but I know her mom's birthday's coming up, so I think they're gonna do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what I do in Mason City, but
Work.
figure out something. Maybe work. Yeah. Honestly, it's not a bad idea, because like if I just go back and I work like one day, that's an extra like maybe 40 in my pocket if I work enough. If I work like a 6-hour shift, that's like almost like a 50 in my pocket. I feel like, is that right? I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty close to 50.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, that'd be like in my pocket. Oh my god, that'd be lit. Because I still gotta find a job here. Do you have a job here yet?
No.
No, are you gonna get one?
I think I will. I'm just kind of like not worrying about it right now, even though I probably should be.
Yeah, I'm trying to use that last paycheck we just got like this past week.
So,
because we worked at the same place too. We worked at the same theater, and I've talked about the movie theater on the podcast before, and like just movie theater stories of like people being stupid and like spilling popcorn and crazy ladies asking for free popcorn and stuff.
My favorite thing that happened was with Jake County.
Yeah.
Him and I were going to clean theaters, and we were sitting outside between theater 4 and 5. So, or 3 and 4. And theater 3 had gotten out, and people were going in, previews around in that one, whatever. People were going in and out of that one, going to the concessions, whatever. And we're standing out waiting to go clean 4 then. And this lady comes out of 3. While Jake and I are standing there, she goes, "There is pop all over my husband's seat. Like a whole bottle. What must have been spilt there.
Oh, no.
You guys need to go clean that up."
Oh, no.
And so we're like, oh.
Wait, in theater 3?
Yeah, so we're like, all right, we will. So we walk in there. We go get some rags. Walk in there. He's sitting in his seat, and we don't see anything around him. We're like, "Sir, was there pop in your seat that needs to be cleaned?" Doesn't even look up. He's just staring at the screen, so done with life, straight face. He just goes, "I sat in it. It's over with. I'm fine." Just, that's it.
Dang.
And he just goes, "I'm already sitting in it."
Oh my god. Wait, the movie was over, right?
The movie hadn't started. This
it
is like,
hadn't started.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Movie. And he's just sitting there, and he must have just got his shorts completely wet and sticky, and he's just fucking done.
He just wanted to
he's just leaving. He goes, "I'm already sitting in it. It's fine."
Dude.
Can you imagine me in that done with life, dude?
The second my butt touched soda, I'd be out of that theater probably.
I know. And he's just chill. He's just, "I'm already sitting in it."
I change seats all the time in the movie theater. Like, I usually choose a seat in the back, but most people, like, also go in the back, play on their phone, so I end up, like, sitting in the front almost. Sometimes. Only when I go by myself, though. Which I might have to do for It, because, like, everyone's kind of spooked of It, and nobody wants to go. So I either go by myself on, like, opening night, or like, that weekend, or I wait, like, 3 weeks and see it with my family. But I don't want to wait. Yeah, people are going to spoil it.
The clown movies are coming out, dude. Joker looks so fucking good.
Joker looks
amazing. It's so, like, eerie already.
The reviews are getting really good.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm, like, more excited for that than It. Scary movies are, like, my favorite type of movies. Yeah. But it looks amazing.
It is, like... It's, like, it's familiar, but, like, it's dark, but, like... Joker's just like it's real. Like it could be like real. It could be like a real thing.
I know.
And like, I don't know. I'm wondering if like, cause like, I don't. It feels like a movie that should just be its own movie and like not have like sequels. Cause I already know it's gonna be successful.
Joker?
Yeah, it's already gonna make a lot of money. You can already tell that by now.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they're gonna see that it's making a lot of money, and then they're gonna make like a second one, and that like scares me because like I feel like the people that are doing this one have like a story that they want to tell, and like making up another story with the same character is hard to do.
Or even if they start just trying to do it with all of them, like.
Yeah.
Just like Penguin and all of them, like
the
Riddler.
Dude.
Could you imagine like trying to make? It just wouldn't work. It's just Joker's perfect. He doesn't have a backstory really, and they're making this, and it might not even. They're just
watch at the end of the movie. He's gonna be like, "LOL, that wasn't my backstory."
Yeah, because how he changed his stories all the time.
Pranked.
It's just so.
I don't know, but I remember when people like when they announced that they were doing a Joker movie like 2 years ago. Everyone thought it was gonna be like Jared Leto's Joker, so that was like everyone hated it, like the idea of it. But now it looks like everyone is in love with it, and I think it like they definitely put like all of their effort into this movie. It looks like because like even like the cinematography of it looks so like upscaled because like Justice League looks so much like any other Marvel movie, but like this looks like The Shining.
Yeah, and like the difference is about this, I don't see movies like this.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a, I guess, villain, anti-hero, that superhero, that category that's super popular right now. But at the same time, like watching the trailer and stuff, it looks so different than any other movie. Because it looks like it's trying to be like a thriller type thing as well, and it's just so out there, and just it looks eerie.
One of the coolest things that like I read in a review for it was like that you're like you like understand Joker's point of view, but you're not supposed to like forgive him in the movie. Like you're supposed to understand that he is like gonna be an evil person and he's probably gonna kill a lot of people in the movie, and like, but that's not to be like what they said like idolized. Like you see a lot like there's I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like a whole like Tumblr page over like over like
Tumblr.
idol yeah me either, but like I saw it on like a conspiracy theory video or something like that where like these people like idolize like school shooters and stuff like that, and like
that's a
and like
good
they
group.
write like love notes and stuff to them, and like the Columbine people.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, oh my god, they're so cute. Like, if I went to their school, like they would actually be good people.
Shoot me,
like,
daddy.
What? Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude. I was like, you guys are
you can chill.
insane.
You can
like,
chill just a little bit.
I'm like, dude, you people need to be in an insane asylum for even like thinking that.
But yeah, but watching Joker's like him break down slowly and stuff, and people are gonna sympathize for him, and then you can see kind of like both aspects of things about how you're not supposed to go this far, but you can like relate to him, I guess, to a certain point, and like, you'll feel bad for him.
Yeah, they're probably
but you
gonna,
still can't justify his actions.
Yeah,
that's where it's gonna be a nice like tie.
They want you to like think, like there needs to be change in Gotham City, but Joker thinks that the change is to like flip it into like total chaos, which I think they're trying to like show you like, no, obviously, it's not correct, but like, this is what happens when that does happen, because you're probably like during the movie you're gonna be like, dude, I wish things would get better for him, and then things technically get better for him because he just like does whatever he wants, but
and he doesn't
for
care.
for everyone else it like completely sucks because they're getting murdered. Everyone's like getting freaking blown up, probably. I don't know. They're gonna get stabbed.
All right, and then while we're on the topic, and it's been brought up a couple times already, so Cruz and I were talking about making our own movie, just our movie idea.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, we don't.
Yeah, because we
have
want
the
to make a
materials.
horror movie.
But and slasher films could kind of come back right now with just
totally
with Halloween
think so.
re-coming out.
Halloween, Chucky came out.
They can
Hellfest is I have that one. Hellfest.
And
is
then
a
there's Netflix
movie.
ones, isn't there?
Hush is a good one.
Isn't there's like a series called like Slasher, but it's just like.
It's just called Slasher. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about.
I think, and it's like just based in.
And there's the Scream show for MTV. Scream.
Exactly. So, but there's never been an actual axe murderer.
Yeah, there's never been an axe. I'm sure there's been like axe murderer movies, but they've never been like good.
There's never been like a big. You got. A lot of times you'll have chainsaw.
Yeah, you got Texas Chainsaw with a chainsaw.
And then you have the like machete.
Machete for Jason.
The kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife from Michael Myers, classic.
And then like finger knives.
Finger knife. Freddy's going off the wall.
He's a little bit like out there. He's creative
Freddy's
himself.
Weird. Freddy's a weirdo.
But there's never been like a for real, just like someone with an axe.
Yeah.
And so you could make it based on, I don't know. Just
I think we're talking about like a lumberjack or something. Yeah. Like an old lumberjack. Maybe he like kills people like that pollute the world. No, I don't want this to be like a political thing. That'd be awful.
It would just be. He could just lure people out or stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I guess if he was on like, I don't know, a farm, lumberjack. I guess it's not the same thing.
Yeah, he would like know the woods.
Yeah,
he would be like familiar with it.
And he could just kind of like play games with them.
Yeah.
Like if he could set up
like
his own
bear
traps.
Dude.
Yeah, he could set up his own traps and stuff, and like if he had trackers on him or something, he'd know where they are and just like release these people.
Yeah, you ever played Dead by Daylight?
No.
It's literally a slasher video game. Like there's 5 people in the game. 4 people are like teenagers, like survivors, and they're wandering out around like woods or like a house or like a town or a laboratory or something like that. Yeah. And then the other player, the 5th player, is a killer. They're like a slasher, and they actually have like they literally have like a Michael Myers DLC and a Freddy DLC.
That's kind of cool.
Like I think they just added Texas Chainsaw. They're adding Nancy and Steve as survivors and a Demogorgon as a slasher, and like the four people have to like escape, and then the slasher has to try and kill all 4 of them, and it's a really lit game. But like in the game all the characters have like different abilities, and just as like you know like Michael Myers in the movies seems like he has the ability to just like teleport. But, like, not actually, he just probably walks really fast. Or maybe he, like, sprints. Do you think he, like, stares at people? Then the second, like, they blink, he's, like, sprints really fast to, like, the other side, and he just, like, stands, and he's trying not to just, like, die out of exhaustion. He's like...
Well, he's got, like, super strength. He's, like, a 60-year-old dude.
Yeah, he's
doing
swole, dude.
And just... And he survived gunshot
Probably got
wounds.
cardio. He's probably doing massive cardio in his insane asylum.
What's his workout regimen? We got to figure out Michael Myers' workout plan.
Dude, he probably does a ton of leg work. He probably does a lot of, he probably lifts a lot.
Oh yeah, the way he like picks people up.
Yeah, he just picks people up with like one arm.
And sticks them to walls with a knife.
Yeah, yep.
To stab through a human being.
Yep.
But I'm just guessing would be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, and
completely through bone.
Yeah, and in that game, there's a character that can like lay bear traps, and then like the survivors like can't really see it on the ground because there's leaves and crap. So like you step in it, and then it's like crap. Now I'm stuck, and then the dude's just gonna come and kill me.
That anxiety
that'd be
just
so
waiting there.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be so cool for like our movie. It's just
you can make it. You know when like you're like in these scary movies and stuff, and a character gets stuck, and they're just waiting, and it's just that.
And then
you feel super anxious because like the music starts elevating and stuff and everything, and he's just walking over towards them.
It's pretty bad. Like, dude, could you imagine if like the bear trap like trapped your foot, and then the bear trap like he like there was like a chain, and he just like pulled the bear trap to like he pulled you from the bear trap all the way through the woods. Yeah, oh my god, that'd be scary.
Chained up to like the back of a truck and stuff, and you start driving away. He's taking you away.
You just start hitting like every single tree. It's like playing like ping pong, dude. Oh my god, that'd be awful. But yeah, we had like a whole thing. I should Photoshop a poster of it. I can't remember what we were gonna call it. It was like
we had a good idea,
dude. It was like the Crystal like River something.
Because then you know, like, and then movies always have like their stupid little like one-liners on the bottom or something.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna be like, access how you want to die or something.
Oh yeah, something had like axe in it. And
yeah,
it was super cheesy.
But they always got their little
God.
like lines on the movie posters, and we see them all the time because we worked at the movie theater.
They always have good
they
ones.
always got the little something.
Like in Hellfest, they had a fun going in, hell getting out, and I was like, oh no, dude.
But it's necessary, man.
Yeah, you have to have that for a movie. It's just like my brother's actually making a horror movie right now. I believe it's a horror movie. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's like it could be a thriller. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But he's working on that, and he had like a whole GoFundMe, I think, and everything, because he went to college in California to like movie make, and now he's actually like doing it. And yeah, he sent me like an exclusive trailer. I'm not allowed to talk about it from the email. It looked pretty serious, but yeah, it looks legit. It's legit. I'll hit him up for like advice. What we need to find is like a 7 foot like 250-pound dude who's just all muscle, a friggin' mountain man.
Yeah, you can't use me for that.
I mean, yeah, we could use you, but we could use you. But I think you'd be better as one of like the teenagers,
little like pussy boys running around in the woods. 5'11", 170 isn't good enough for you.
I mean, it's close.
But no, yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because like
I would take if I got the opportunity to act in a movie.
Dude, easy. I don't even care if the movie's good.
Yeah,
I don't even care.
I would love that.
I would just
acting always seemed like so cool to me. It wasn't a realistic ideal.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard industry.
And I heard the lives when people are trying to become actors. It just seems like hell when they just don't have jobs all the time and they just have to be begging and auditioning all the time. It doesn't seem worth it. Yeah. But like that's honestly like if I had a dream job, it'd probably be that. Like, so.
I hear for like most actors. This could be inaccurate, but it's just something that I heard on a podcast where they had an actor on. I can't remember which specific actor, but they had him on the podcast, and then he was like, yeah, out of like 100 auditions I do, I probably get like one phone call back, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it seems like hell.
That'd be awful.
Not knowing if you're going to get like that paycheck and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's such like an unsure career path.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean...
And then once like a person blows up, they're set. But waiting for that moment.
Yeah. And some people just come like The Rock is the highest paying actor right now, I'm pretty sure. And I think his baseline is like, I think his base is like $90 million per movie that he does. And I think like, shoot, where was I going? Oh yeah, he was just like, he wasn't even like an actor at first. I mean, he was sort of, I wouldn't use the term actor, but he like was in WWE. Like that's not like, you don't do movies when you're in the WWE. Like, so some people just like become actors out of like nowhere, it feels like. Or you could be like Ashton Kutcher and just get like discovered at a diner that you're working at. It's like, dude, what? That'd be my dream. Just like,
yeah, some guys like
working and just like, hey, you want? If somebody, oh my god, that'd be kind of weird though. If somebody like just came up to me and be like, hey, you want to be in my movie?
I'd be like, what kind?
I'd be
like adult
probably,
film.
Honestly,
like, wait.
probably that'd be like the most. Probably like reasonable.
Because you want to be in a movie, and he's like, all right, sure, you have an interview tomorrow. You walk in, it's the black couch.
Oh
no! I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Dude.
I'm just like, look up. I'm like, no, thank you, no, thank you. He's like, the door's already locked.
Oh no, dude! Rip. Oh god. Get like Vietnam flashbacks, all the videos.
I'm just. Rip. I'm a master at this. I've studied all the films. I know exactly the techniques to get this job.
Oh no, dude. God. Jeez. Oh, what is that? There's like oil on my freaking desk right here. That's gross. Yeah. Yeah, dude, there needs to be like a horror movie villain of a guy that has like an axe. They tried really hard with that Charlie movie that came out.
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't watch it either, but they were like, Jason's got his machete, Freddy's got his gloves, now Charlie has his noose, and I'm like, stop, you're trying too hard. It's gotta happen naturally.
Yeah. Like, you can kind of hint at it. Like, if they're gonna have, like, one main weapon, they'll just assume.
Yeah.
To throw them in that group.
To me, slashers are scary, dude. They're scarier than, like, Paranormal Activity to me.
Exactly, because I don't believe in, like, that crap.
Like
and
ghosts
like,
and stuff?
Yeah, that's BS. Someone could actually be on just a murder spree.
Dude, I'm not even, like, for real. Like, that's a real thing.
And, like, that's why I'm in my major's going to be criminology. Oh, and I'm interested in, like, I watched on Netflix, my favorite show was Mindhunter. It's a really good show. You guys should watch. Anyone should watch that. It's really good, but because they go in and they talk to the serial killers, and they
to like see like what they're thinking.
Yeah, because they're the first. They're the first people. Because it's based on like, they use like real like, the names of like the real killers. Like, they talk about like Charles Manson, and they talk to him and stuff, and they use, and it's all like based on real things, and they just want to pick their brains, you know, try to figure out why they did the things, and so they can pick up new tendencies, so they can stop other serial killers. And I love listening to that. Like, it's super interesting, and just them talking about, they can't stop. Some of them just can't stop talking about it.
Stop it before it happens, but like, how do you stop it when you don't know?
Exactly.
So like, trying to like figure that out.
And like the main guy, he's like the first big guy they talked to. His name is Ed Kemper. And if you don't know a lot about serial killers, I guess, do you know who Ed Kemper? So he is 6'9", like,
oh my god,
300 pounds, some
Jeez.
Big dude.
Can we hire him for a
movie?
And
he's super smart too. So he's got that with him. Like, he had the highest like test scores in schools and stuff, and his IQ was just insane. And when he just talks about it, he loves to talk about it, and he talks about it so like monotone. And what he did is he had killed his grandparents, but his worst one is he killed his mother, cut off her head,
Jeez.
And then had sex with her throat.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Jesus. But that's where like, so you talk about slashers and stuff, and you see all these people on murder sprees. It's real,
dude. That's
like real. You can actually be scared of that, whether like in Paranormal Activities and stuff and all this.
It's like,
so you see people getting
aren't real, like, dude.
Yeah, like possessions too is kind of iffy to me.
Yeah, because I feel like those rely like heavily on jump scares to be scary.
Exactly, and it's always they use that based on a true story.
Oh my god,
oh
my god, I hate when movies do that.
It could just be like, oh, I heard a noise in my basement.
Even like normal movies, like when they're just like based on a true story. Or if it says inspired by a true story, I'm like, this ain't a true story.
Yeah, that's like, nothing. They might use like an incident that happened.
Yeah.
And just so people get more scared, but. That's why, like, so slashers, they can be real because it's just real people like to kill.
Yeah.
You can't...
Which I think, like, is a problem with, like, with like some of the slashers, like why I don't find Freddy particularly scary is because he's not like a real dude.
Yeah.
Like he's not like, but like Psycho and like The Shining, those guys are like real, like they're like actually insane, and like you don't really know that they're like insane until like the middle of the movie where they're killing people.
Or like even the movie The Visit.
Oh my god, dude!
Like it's
freaky.
Whether it's a like good movie or not, I don't know.
That actually made me like question.
Decent,
I was
like
I was questioning
that plot twist.
Yeah,
was insane. Once like she said that, she's like, that's not my parents.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, that makes sense.
It's scary,
and it's that just using stuff like that, and they're just like people that escaped the asylum or whatever, and they're just living other people's lives. That's creepy. They could have done the movie a lot better, but that concept and stuff, it's a good concept, and it makes for a good, like, great plot twist and just great storyline.
Yeah, just like making your character like an actually insane person that also kills people, it just like adds a layer that's just like super freaky. Because like when I watched The Visit, dude, I was like, after the movie, I was like, dude, are my parents like actually my parents? I was like there's another movie, it's not a scary movie, but it has the guy from Shark Boy and Lava Girl in it. Ooh, like Taylor Lautner, and they find out that he's a missing kid in like Walmarts and stuff like that, or like back of a milk carton or whatever.
Yeah, he's got the milk carton.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, what the heck? And he finds out that the people that he's been living with kidnapped him and have been like raising him his whole life. And I'm like, dude, that could be like real, dude. Like, how do I know that my parents like actually my parents, dude? Like, obviously I kind of look like them, but
it's just these ideas are cool, unique ideas, and they can be real.
They could be real.
So that's like the crazy part.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a horror movie, make it like it could be real. Not to say that like The Purge is obviously. You know what, dude? Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like The Purge.
I was just about to say, can I just get a fuck The Purge?
Yeah, dude. The Purge is so overhyped.
You had a great idea going.
Dude,
movies
I know.
Movies are garbage, and
every single movie I get excited for it, and then I always get
because
let
it's like
down.
a good idea. It's like, oh shit, everyone can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And then it's just dog shit. It's just
I'm gonna go focus on like one.
Yeah, they choose a couple characters, and then of course they all somehow meet together.
Yeah.
And combine, and it's just like the ideas behind them, all the shit they do is just so dumb.
And I think they started making it like political, like have like a political undertone and everything, and I was like, that's so stupid.
Knock it off.
I was like, just focus on the world that you're already in. Like, don't try and bring it into like our world, because like if you're gonna start with a topic that's no way like real. Or probably could be real, because I don't think The Purge could ever happen.
No.
Like, realistically, no way.
And it wouldn't work. It says it, like, drops crime rate and stuff, and people just... so you're saying, like, oh, they only want to kill this day, and then, but what if they meet a new person that ruins their lives or something? You have those crazy people. Or you're saying these people aren't going to be low on money again and want to rob and steal?
Yeah, exactly.
Just because one day a year they get to?
It's like, what happens, like... It's like, what, do people, like, stop, like, the second the Purge is over? Like,
who's going to stop them?
No, they're probably going to keep going for a while. It's like, what are you going to do about it? It's whack. The rules of that movie are very not explained, and it really bothers me. But they always make every single one look really good.
In the trailers, yeah.
And then and then I see the movie and I get disappointed every single time. But who knows? I think there's a Purge show, so I'm kind of hoping that's good. I don't even know if it's out yet. I'm pretty sure it is out.
It's just it just shows now because everyone's like, okay, there's got to be other things going on other than just people murdering each other.
Yeah.
And it just shows like all the stupid shit. It's just like all the people that just like to break the rules. It's just jaywalking. Some guy just shitting in public, and he's just like, yes. One day a year, dude. You guys are just walking naked. Woo! You gotta go streaking.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I was straight up just like, I don't really need to kill anyone. There's no one that I, like, need to kill. It doesn't make it really, like, that part of it, it's like, it's just showing, like, it's basically trying to tell me that, like, every single person that has ever been mean to me, I need to kill.
And it's not even just like murderers. They make like little armies.
Yeah. And like people
have these insane weapons.
And for some reason, like people who vacation that day are also allowed to purge for some reason. It's like, I'm pretty sure people would cut off, like, traveling to America that whole week probably, so that way you don't get murdered.
It wouldn't. It's whack.
That series needs to hit the reboot button. As much as I hate reboots for the most part, Chucky is actually like one of the first movies. For a while I thought Chucky was never gonna get a reboot because he never like got a reboot until this year, and he's been out since like I don't even know, maybe the 80s or 90s.
Dude, Child's Play, Chucky, dude, scared me. Dude, when I was really little, dude, and I saw it, for real. That shit scarred me hard.
Honestly, I don't think dolls were like even scary before that movie came out.
And then I just had seen. I never actually watched the full movie when I was little, but I saw like part of it and stuff, and it just messed me. It messed me up. I was still. Yeah, dude. I would say no, probably not last year. I'd say 3 years ago. I was still having nightmares about Chucky. I would seriously be sitting there, like, I'd be having nightmares where Chucky's just chasing me around. And even if dolls creep everyone out now and then. Now you see those like way too realistic dolls, dude, and you're like, just fuck off.
It's like, stay in that box right there. You better
look at me again. You're either gonna get this dick or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I don't like the look you're giving me, but. And then it's just like that movie. And then just all of them just creep me out. I did like the new Child's Play, their marketing, when they were like showing who's the better toy, because it came out like the same time as Toy Story. Oh, and then like on Instagram, I'd be scrolling through my feed and stuff, and it would show like half of the dead. What's the Slinky's dog name in Toy Story? Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's just called Slinky.
Yeah, there would like be half of him because they couldn't actually show like. Yeah. You know, and then him like broken dead. Yeah. And stuff, and it was just because. And I was like, that's actually really cool advertising. People got salty about it just because they get salty about everything. They're like, Toy Story's me way better. Well, yeah, it's gonna make more money because it's
Toy Story. It's a money grab.
It's a kids movie.
Did you like Toy Story 4?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that good. Definitely not even close to as good as Toy Story 3.
No, Toy Story 3 was the second best.
People are
the first Toy Story is the best, and then I'd say Toy Story 3.
It's literally gonna be like Incredibles 2. Like, everyone was so hyped for it, and then people really want to say it's good, but then when they think about it, it's not that good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first half of Incredibles 2. Yeah. I didn't like once all, like, the superheroes were, like, together on that ship.
Yeah, why they, like, introduce
and they were all, like,
so
trying
many
to
new
fight and stuff. I didn't like that.
And they all look goofy. They all look, like, super cartoony.
Yeah, it was weird. I couldn't say I'm a fan of it.
It was super weird. They just didn't have, like, iconic looks. The colors were just, like, they picked, like, orange and blue. Orange and blue doesn't go together that well.
Yeah, and it was just and I know, like, it's a kids movie as well, and, like, they're trying to give them, I liked that they gave them kind of more, like, unique powers, but there were a lot of them were just stupid powers that they just made, and that they could make a joke out of or something.
Yeah, it was funny, but, like, they tried to do a twist in the movie that was, like, the most predictable twist ever. I was like, dude, it's obviously her. And then, like, my friends were like, no, dude, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, literally, look at this crackhead right here. And you're going to tell me that she's not the supervillain? Like, what are you talking about?
And they started making it about, like, women empowerment as well. She was like, man has been controlling this and stuff. And, like, I get little, like, hints about that. And then, like, how they also changed the narrative. They made, like, it doesn't offend me, but I could pick up on it. Is that they made, like, oh, look at the dad had to stay home and he didn't know how to take care of a kid because that's how they always do it.
I'm sure he knows how to take care of his
kids. They always
kids.
make it like the dads are just the dumb ones that never know how to take care of their kid. And I was just like, oh, and then they were just trying to make it about, like, women's empowerment somewhat, and I was just like...
I did think it was funny that he just kept giving Jack cookies, though.
Jack nailed it. They did him perfectly.
The whole raccoon fight was like literally the best fight scene ever.
That was perfect. They did that so well.
Jesus Christ, it's scary.
So, yeah, they did some. I'd say definitely Incredibles 2 though was better than Toy Story 4.
Yeah, there's a reason Incredibles 2 is on Netflix and Incredibles 1 is not. It's because one of them is good and the other one is not as good. Like, Netflix like to pick up movies that aren't as good.
And then drop the good shows as well. Except, God, Stranger Things hype will never die for me. Stranger Things just
I know.
so good.
Honestly, I rewatched the first season a while ago, and it's so much better than, like, every other season. Like, the first season is just so, like, it's just so put together, and, like, it's just, like, perfect.
Yeah.
In season 2, as cool as, like, Steve is, like, Steve's probably the best part of season 2.
Yeah.
But, like, 11 and her whole, like, backstory, or not, like, backstory, but, like, with, like, the other numbers, such a waste of time.
Yeah, and they did it literally for, like, an episode, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, she was actually with them, and I didn't like it.
There was literally no point for 11 to be
it was
in
unnecessary.
the series.
And then Will kind of annoyed me. I know he's, like, a key character, but, like, how he had, like, his PTSD from it and stuff. Yeah. He just kind of annoyed me, or, like,
dude,
he
needs
the back
a better haircut.
I know,
dude,
he has a better haircut in real life.
He's so ugly in the show because of the haircut. But
I
if,
know,
like,
I agree.
If he styled his hair like he normally does, he's honestly not even that bad looking of a dude.
You hitting on 12-year-old boys?
No. He's not 12, is he?
Not even. No. They're all older now. Because they got to make another season. They can't take 2 years off again.
I think they're doing 5 seasons total.
Because they got to plan. Because they're all going to grow up. They're all going to be too old. Because you could see the difference already. There's a ton.
They kind of talked about it in season 3, though, which I liked. He's like, dude, we're not kids anymore. And, like, dude, when oh my god, when Will, like, smashed his
that was sad.
treehouse, dude, I was literally about to cry, bro.
I was like, dude, chill.
I was like, dude, that's so real, dude. I've been there.
Like, yeah, I know. I was a huge, like, big on Legos my entire life. Like, that was my favorite toy.
You ever, like, smash your Legos, bro?
And so, but, like, no, I remember I hit a point where I just, like, was kind of sitting there. I think it was when I transferred to Newman and stuff, and I was, like, I'm in middle school. And I was, like, sitting there. I was looking at him stuff, and I was like, because all of my friends then at Newman, when they asked me, like, hang out and stuff, we'd play, like, either video games or sports or just something like that, or just hang out and talk and stuff. Yeah. And I noticed that none of them had, like, toys at their house, and I was like, shit, I'm going to have to sell all these. And, like, Lego was my life, and
dude,
like, my high point was making it in Lego magazine.
What?
Yeah.
You made it in Lego magazine? Yeah, do you have, like, a picture of it?
I do. My mom does. Like,
dude, that'd be so lit. I have like almost all my Legos still.
Yeah, I sold them. I mean, hundreds. Because I used to buy, like, I got. Yes, I'm flexing on Lego building, but
dude,
I used to, like,
we're Lego gods out
I'd get the sets and stuff, and then build them without the instructions. And everything, or I'd just get a ton of sets and just, like, put all the pieces together and make my own thing. Like, I remember I made my own town where, like, I had like the arcade, movie theater, bowling alley, everything. Yes, it was like, just sick. You made your own world.
Yes, dude. I would once, like, BIONICLE entered the Lego game, it was a whole nother story, dude. Have you ever seen what people do on with BIONICLEs nowadays, dude?
BIONICLE, what do you call that? You said at the movie theater the other day that community, you're like, dude, the BIONICLE community is crazy. Shut the fuck up, dude.
The BIONICLE community is insane, dude.
Well, I don't know what the BIONICLE community's like. I don't fuck with BIONICLEs. Dude. I fucked with Legos, and that's...
The Lego community is off the walls, but the BIONICLE community is, like, creating, like, lore and stuff for their own characters. They're insane. And, like, oh my god. The BIONICLE movies are so good, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen those bad boys, but those are classics.
Oh, how about the Playmobil or whatever movie?
Playmobil needs
that's
to
so stupid. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
So copying Lego.
Well, in Lego movie, it's just like, all right, let's have a giant commercial for our toys.
Right.
And they're like, you know how much money we're gonna make off of this? Just a big hour.
I don't think I bought a single Lego movie set.
Well, I didn't either because I didn't mess with Legos anymore. But like, that's what a lot of them are. Like, I was just at Target the other day, and like, you know how they always have like by the self checkout, there's like the candy and stuff, and the little Lego sets. It's all like from
it's the movie. Like
it's all, but it's all from the Lego movie, and then it's just funny watching them, and it's just like, we can just kind of make fun of our own movie in it, so it doesn't have to make sense. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not bad movies, but it's just like, if you really watch it from like a movie aspect, they're like, what the hell's going on? And like, it's all like, okay, this is all happening in a child's mind. Mm-hmm. But yet sometimes the Lego actually moved in real life.
Yeah, I was like,
he was like moving. He's like, wait, now you're changing.
What's the lore of this, dude?
You're changing it. You're changing it.
Mixing rules now. Yeah, but they're good movies.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie. I watched the first one, like, I'm not even joking. I watched the first one like 11 times in like one day.
Shit.
I'm not even joking, because I just had it on repeat over and over and over again. Because like, I think for my birthday, my dad got me a bunch of like Lego sets. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna build these Lego sets, and I'm gonna watch the Lego movie. It's gonna be like Legoception in my room, and it's gonna be lit. And I still have all of them at like my dad's house, and like at my mom's house, they're all in like storage. They're all in like one giant tub, so they're probably all like semi-broken and stuff anyway. But at my dad's house, like, I still have like a bunch of different Lego sets. Like, once I built the Millennium Falcon, I was like, dude, I can't take this apart. Like, there's no chance of me ever wanting to take this apart, because it's just like, it took me like 4 hours, and I was like, dude, I'm not doing that.
So me and my girlfriend and then her younger sister and one of her friends, I went to the Mall of America.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks back or something. And we're walking around. They're like, what should we go to? And I was just like, because they had all been there clothes shopping and stuff. And I was like, Legoland. They're like, what? And I was like, I mean, we could just check it out. Not a big deal and stuff. Yeah. But they're so expensive now.
Are they really?
Every set is so expensive. I was just looking at them, and it's just all like...
Yeah.
They could just be like a normal, simple set that I swear used to be like $15.
Yeah, it's like $60.
They're ridiculous prices, and I'm like,
it's crazy.
I know when I have my kid, we're going to just buy a ton of Legos, and... Oh, they're for him. They're definitely going to be for me. I'm just going to be building them. Yeah. He's like, Dad, can I play with them? No, I'm building this.
Stop. This
break,
isn't a toy.
If you break this, I'm going to be pissed.
Get the super glue.
But I remember when my dad... So, you know how they have, like, at Legoland, they have their own, like... Where you like can just kind of reach into the bin and like make your own stuff and stuff, and it's all little kids. Yeah. And so when I was a kid, I remember my dad was with me and stuff, and he sat there. And so first off, he looked like a creeper because he didn't even sit at the same table as me.
Oh my god!
And so he's just like 30-year-old man.
Table.
He's a 30-year-old man with just little kids building Legos around him, and he's building too. Just so he already looks really sketchy. So I'm sure like the little mall cop guys were all just giving him the looks, and then he's sitting there. And so what's he make that he holds up? He turns around and shows my mom. He made this chick with these massive tits, Lego tits, and he's just like, hey Tara, look what I made. Eric, put that down.
What the heck?
That's just what my dad does. And I was like, are you really, Dad? Dude. You go to Legoland, you just make some Lego titties.
One time I was so impressed with myself, although I don't really know if it was that good, honestly, like in retrospect, but I took the front, this is like all Lego Ninjago. Lego Ninjago is like one of my favorite like Lego properties, and I took like the front of a motorcycle, and it had like a snake head on it, and I flipped it and I made it look like a chest to a giant robot, and I like shoved BIONICLE parts in it and made like a giant like snake monster, but like it was like a Megazord from like Power Rangers, but like
it's just
like
sick
a Lego
that you can make your
Ninjago
own
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
I was just connecting. My friend that I love I used to actually. Speaking of like when we talk about Lego commercials, Lego commercials were sick. Lego City commercials on TV were fucking bomb, and it's always this one word, and it's always like it'd be the police officer. Hey, it's so
like
good.
The weirdest thing ever.
You just look and it's just the loud signature. Hey,
it's like everyone, literally everyone's doing their job, and then the boss. Hey, what are you doing over there? Like, why are you messing around?
It's good stuff.
So weird. Do you ever play any of the Lego games?
Yes.
Like Lego Batman or Lego Star Wars, dude?
Lego Star Wars I still have on my phone. I bought the full thing. That's good stuff. Lego Indiana Jones I actually liked a lot.
That's a good one.
But Lego Star Wars is probably the best one.
Yeah.
But Lego Batman's really good
honestly,
too.
I want to get Lego Batman 3 for my PS4. Just because I know I'd like actually try and like 100. Do you know how long it takes to 100% a Lego game?
It's insane,
dude. Because you have to like replay the same level with like 5 different characters just to use all their different abilities to like unlock one little.
It's so frustrating
tiny speck
when you can't get the what are they called?
The studs.
The studs, and then there's always the like stoplight, the white stoplight looking thing.
Yeah.
You have to get like 3 of those in each level. And like some of these you just fucking can't, and you're just
yeah, like the cube. It's like a little cube.
Yeah, and you're just getting pissed off. But yeah, Lego works so good because like their movies good, commercials were even good. Yeah, I love looking through their magazines. They make video games good. Yeah, Lego it just works. Games. Lego, top notch.
Lego knows what's up, dude.
Yeah, they've always been good. Just their prices are ridiculous now.
Dude, I know. If Legos were like $10 cheaper per box, I might buy Legos. But that's just me. I don't know.
I'd definitely buy some Legos as well.
But y'all, if you're part of the BIONICLE gang,
Not part of
the BIONICLE community, dude, it's insane. We don't mess around.
Cruz wants to go through initiation to be in the BIONICLE.
What do you think I have to do? Eat like a piece of BIONICLE, like eat a Lego set?
They already made a live working human BIONICLE. You just have to defeat them.
They probably have.
Yeah, you hype them up so much.
I would be able to.
You have to defeat the human BIONICLE.
Dude, they're over here with like spears and swords and like crap like that. I'm like, dude, like people that make custom BIONICLEs are insane, dude. Literally, I'm literally gonna show you some just to show you how freaking insane like people in the BIONICLE community are.
Stop calling it BIONICLE community. Who gives
a fuck? What else do I call it?
I don't know.
Dude, you see this? This is not from a set. This is like a dude.
Okay, that's insane.
This is a dude who like was in his basement just putting pieces together.
It doesn't make BIONICLEs cool.
Dude, I don't care if it makes them cool. It's whether or not it's impressive. I'm impressed.
It's impressive.
I'm honestly impressed. Look at that. What?
Yeah, that's not that.
They don't know what I'm showing you, but dude, these people are insane. Dude, you're gonna tell me that this is not what? That's all BIONICLEs, bro.
Yeah, but that looks like it could be something from a set.
It's not from a set though. That's what makes it crazy.
I know.
Is that the fact that they're not from sets, and the fact that like people just make it from their imagination, and like people literally like write backstories to their custom BIONICLE.
Yeah, well,
that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that needs to not be. That probably should not be a thing.
That needs to not be part of it.
Those people should just relax a little bit.
Those people need to calm down.
Okay,
those people
we're just gonna settle.
This guy's kind of cool. That's like mixing Legos and BIONICLE.
Yeah, that's
I mean, technically they're the same thing, but
yeah, it's a cool looking thing, I guess.
Dude,
it's alright.
It's alright.
Decent.
It's decent. It's not bad. BIONICLE's like literally like they had they used to have like Lego Joker and like Batman and like Captain America and Iron Man BIONICLEs, and on the back they'd be like, hey, if you buy both of these sets, you can combine them to create this guy, and like it'd be like a weird Batman Joker mashup character, and I'd be like,
oh, I know what you're.
I'd be like, dude, I need both of these now immediately. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, how do we get from the Joker movie to Legos? What?
Honestly, I have no idea. We've talked about it. It's been
dude.
movies and Legos, pretty much.
Dude, it's insane. You just never know where you're gonna go during a podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, dude, you never know. I think next week we're doing conspiracy theories because somebody requested it, and I thought it'd be interesting. Honestly, if people request things for the podcast, I'll probably do them.
Yeah, if it'll bring an audience and stuff, and I'll definitely.
I'm gonna try and find the best.
I'm
gonna try and find the best Scooby-Doo conspiracy theory I can.
I don't know if this counts as a conspiracy theory, but I remember for last year when I was doing NIAC classes in high school, I did in composition 2. We had to do conspiracy theories, and you had to write a paper on it and stuff. And you could do it on something you believed in. You could either disprove or prove one kind of type thing. It was cool because you had like a lot of you had a lot of options. And mine was calling. So I truly don't believe in dinosaurs. So I wrote a 2,000-word paper on saying dinosaurs are a conspiracy.
You're telling me you don't believe in these dinosaurs?
No, velociraptors, all that bullshit.
Dude,
none of it was ever real.
Dude, I'm showing him my socks of dinosaurs riding skateboards.
Those are cool socks, but they're fictional characters. Dinosaurs aren't real.
Dude, dinosaurs were real. They're not anymore. What?
Fossils are just things put together rocks, and you can shape those rocks to however you want them to be, and it makes a shit ton of money. I could bring if you talk about conspiracies. I have my paper.
What?
I got all the facts. I can bring my paper.
No, dude, I won't debate you over dinosaurs, but if you want to come on the podcast sometime and present your case for dinosaurs not being real,
they're just something they just told you to believe in. But
why?
You've never seen one.
Why? Why would they tell me to believe in dinosaurs?
I don't know. It was just someone just came up with it. It's the same thing like.
What about aliens?
I have no idea.
But dinosaurs are no.
Dinosaurs are something that claim like you have no proof.
Do you want to believe in dinosaurs, or do you?
Yeah, they're just not. They're just simply not real. So did a meteor come down and kill them? There's a lot of different stories. There's also there's evolution and then exactly.
There's different theories. There's like there's like the meteor, and then there's and then there's also like planets getting in the like. It was like I think the meteor hit and then it covered a lot of Earth with like smog or something, and then like plants couldn't grow because they couldn't see the sunlight or something.
Yeah, they just don't got their story straight. It's just something they were told. And they're like, oh, all right, I'll believe in that when it's whack.
It's whack, dude. I guess dinosaurs aren't real. I want to. I'm gonna make an Instagram poll now.
No, because everyone's gonna say just because.
But like, guys, they're told. Before you vote, do the research. Now, are dinosaurs real?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, what do you think those bones are from then?
If you test like fossils,
yeah.
like you know how there's like all the different. I think it's geologists and stuff that will test like rocks and stuff, and you can find out what type of rocks it is. If you test fossils, so called, or they're just rocks. You test, they come up as just rocks. Like there's no difference between.
So like the bone doesn't match like our.
No,
bones?
Because they said it goes away after time and stuff. Like that stuff fade away. But exactly, and when they get them and stuff, and like on the displays, if you ask, they will tell you like the displays of a giant T-Rex or whatever. Right. They will tell you that's not the real bone stuff. They didn't have it all the pieces. They made it up. It's all in the back, but they won't let you see it in the back.
They won't let you see it in the back, dude.
No, because they're like, no, we got to keep it protected and stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But and then when they get the things out that they like will chip away at and stuff, the bones and stuff, it's just a big block.
So is it like a government conspiracy? Like the government's doing it? Or is it
I think it just happened really, really old. People saw things, and maybe they've actually found real animals, but they just put different pieces of like bone or like different bones together, and then like, hey, look at this must have been an animal that existed and stuff like that. And then people made it. They make so much money. People that do, I don't remember what they're called. People that do fossils and stuff.
Paleontologists.
Yeah, they make bank.
Switching my major.
It's a huge. It's huge money in museums. They'll make a shit ton of money and stuff. See, it's all just a business. They just make up. They're like, hey, look at this dinosaur. Business.
T-Rex, fake.
Yeah, because and they say like alligators and chickens and stuff were dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just weird that none of that they couldn't. So sure, T-Rexes had to die because they were too big and they couldn't eat enough and stuff. But how would a velociraptor not survive? How they said they're super fast and stuff, like, and they're smaller and stuff.
I think that's a thing with like the plants, like not with like the smog and the meteor. Like the plants can get sunlight, and then like the dinosaurs that eat leaves couldn't eat leaves, so then they died. So then velociraptors that eat meat couldn't eat meat. But I don't know.
I just have a hard time believing people say that chickens survived through all that, but shit like velociraptors or whatever couldn't.
I guess so. That's the title of this pod. No, that's the title of the next podcast.
Yeah, because this podcast's got to be about Legos or
Legos or horror movies or something.
I guess horror movies is probably the longest.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the best quote to summarize it. But I'll set the title.
Lego titties.
Either they're like axe murdering Bionicle community.
Just like a question mark, have like a axe murder in the Bionicle community? Question mark, and like clickbait and stuff. Like, oh, they listen to this whole thing and they're like, they never once talked about that. That's not a topic.
They're gonna get to this point in it, and then like,
they're like, I really wasted fucking like an hour of my life.
I'm gonna Google axe murder Bionicle. Actually,
it's a thing. It's been going on.
Yeah, dude, we accidentally stumble upon like a big court case that's been going on.
Yeah, in the Bionicle community, I'm sure they're real big killers.
Oh, no.
Fuck, I don't want people. I gave my information. I don't want people from I've been roasting the Bionicle community. I don't want them coming in.
I actually went to images, and the first thing that I see is a meme that says, "Person running in a horror movie trips horror movie villain." And it's a Bionicle just chopping his axe up and down. What the heck? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if, dude. There's an axe murderer in the Bionicle community. We just haven't found them yet. That's the thing. That's the thing. We know you're out there, and we will find you. It's probably maybe there's like a Bionicle community person that only makes axe characters, and then that's how we find them. Investigation has begun. What the heck did you just show me?
It was for them. I wanted them to listen to that. I just wanted that.
That was for them.
Every video should have an ear rape point at some point.
Every single video?
Yes, I'd be so okay with watching like documentaries and stuff. Just all of a sudden it just gets. You ever seen YTP videos on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube poop.
They're horrible. They're so bad.
Yeah.
Like no,
But I love
they're like good horrible. Like I laugh.
Yeah, they're like intentionally bad.
Yeah, it's so good. If you guys ever want just to laugh, look up YTP on YouTube, and you will find good quality stuff.
The SpongeBob ones are good.
Yeah, it's just top notch stuff. And so yes, I'd be so okay with watching a serious thing, and just all of a sudden it just started becoming like that. Just
or like even like a TED Talk.
TED Talk. YTP TED Talks. Like they'll be talking. They'll just be talking, and then all of a sudden it just goes in like reverse or something.
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson.
No, I think I've seen.
Those are good stuff, and he's just like, "Can I get an advance, snance?" And then just loud noises.
Dude.
It's just good stuff that you guys should invest into. You should put some time into that.
Put some time. Look up YouTube poop, and then check out some Bionicle community axe murder stories, and we'll find them. But yeah, it's a rough world out there. Do you think anyone's gonna see the Joker movie that's in the Bionicle community?
What is up with you? Just
get off the because I know they're gonna. It's gonna happen at some point. Statistically, at some point, an axe murderer also is gonna have to happen to be in the Bionicle community.
No, that's not how that works. I hate to break it to you.
So, guess not. What is this a YouTube poop? Is this a YouTube poop you're showing me? So we got a video of Spider-Man.
Just listen. This is
yeah. You guys just listen for a second.
What do you know about sus? Don't answer that. My squirrel got hit in the ass by a mad scientist. You're all I got. Big party for my sus.
Could you pay me in advance?
Could you pay me in a van? What? Dude, they're in. God.
Alright, that's just a little. That's a little
taste.
It's
just like the trippiest video ever. It's just the normal scene, but they put like Snapchat filter looking things on everyone's faces.
And like
reverse their noises.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Sorry, I had like an aneurysm speaking right there. J. Jonah Jameson was nailed. They did such a good job on that character.
Perfect casting.
I know, he nailed it. Triple J. Did you play the Spider-Man game?
PS4? Yeah.
I loved like when you'd be like swinging around and stuff, and then he'd be talking.
Oh yeah.
On his newscasts and stuff, just flipping out about how bad like Spider-Man is and stuff, and how he's corrupt. And they did him like an Alex Jones type character, which I thought was perfect. Like putting him into the real world.
Alex Jones is the craziest.
But did you listen? Like his conspiracies about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You'd be playing.
Yeah.
It was like they did like J. Jonah Jameson as Alex Jones pretty much, and it was perfect for like putting it into like our times kind of, because you have those conspiracy theorists that we were talking about, and just people freaking out and just overreacting to everything, and so they nailed that.
Yeah. He's a menace. He's a menace to society.
Yep.
God. I'm so glad he's back in the Spider-Man community. Well, I guess not really anymore.
He left for the Bionicle community, I think, for a while there.
How do you feel about that, the whole Sony Spider-Man dealio?
I don't know. I think Marvel
do you,
was just.
know
I think
what happened, though?
Marvel was just being money hungry and just wanted more money.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I don't know if it was Marvel or more Disney.
Well, Disney, because Disney has to own everything and has to make all money. They're like, well, we don't have enough.
People are like, why doesn't Disney buy Sony? I'm like, dude, if Disney buys anything else, dude,
they own everything.
They're gonna be sued for monopoly. And if you get sued for monopoly, dude, your company's over.
They own everything already.
Like, literally, your company's gonna be over.
Like, Disney Plus is gonna ruin Netflix.
Probably, dude. Probably.
Because they're taking... because they're gonna take everything. Every Marvel movie and stuff... Well, all movies that are Disney are gonna get taken off Netflix.
I know a lot of people just get Netflix just for, like a lot of Disney movies are on Netflix.
Yeah. And, like, because that's superhero movies, but it's also, like, kids movies and everything. It's everything.
I'll literally look up Disney movies that are on Netflix right now.
And stuff, and, like, good series, like... my girlfriend and I, we just started watching Daredevil.
Dude, here's a list of Disney movies that are on Netflix that
will
get taken off. Incredibles,
Wars.
Coco, Star Wars, Christopher Robin, Wrinkle in Time, Bolt, Wreck-It Ralph, Meet the Robinsons, Mary Poppins, Princess and the Frog.
Lilo and Stitch, that's good.
Lilo and Stitch, dude.
Like, you're not even listing all of them, you're just scrolling through them.
All of the buddy movies, all of, like, those dog movies, because a lot of people watch them, like, get Netflix for their kids.
Yeah.
National Treasure, dude. You know how much I love that movie? There's so many movies that, like, people don't realize are, like, Disney properties, too. And, like, all, like, the Mickey Mouse, obviously. But, like...
Yeah, you range from superhero stuff to Star Wars, and then to Disney Pixar.
Infinity War is on Netflix still. And, like, they usually put those Marvel movies on Netflix right away.
But
now they're not going to do that
Daredevil
anymore.
and stuff, like, have to be taken off, right? Cause
I'm not sure about that, actually.
Because it's, like, a Netflix series, but it's Marvel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. So, like... However they decide to do that.
I don't know how they'll do that, I guess, now that I think about it. But Daredevil's good.
Daredevil's real good.
I
hear season 3 is the best one.
I heard 1 and 3 were good.
Yeah, and then I heard 2 was good. It's like Stranger Things, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Netflix has a thing for making a good season, then a really bad season, then a good season. Yeah. Oh, man, dude. I'm tired of Disney owning everything.
I know. Yeah. When Disney bought Star Wars, I got so pissed off. It was long. I'm a big Star Wars type geek.
Yeah, dude, same, dude.
And they bought that, and then they came out with a new. It would piss me off.
Yeah.
I like their spin-offs. Spin-offs are good, and I like in Disney Plus when they're gonna make that Obi-Wan.
Yeah. But they announced a lot of cool stuff that's gonna be on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
But like, a lot of it's not gonna come until years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not gonna come like 2 years down the line. Like, they're making another Phineas and Ferb movie, which personally I'm excited for, but I know it's not gonna happen until like...
That's my dad's favorite show ever.
Dude, it's
Phineas and Ferb. My dad loves Phineas and Ferb.
Show.
My dad watched... I'd come upstairs... Well, not anymore now that I'm in college, but I'd come upstairs and my dad watched SpongeBob like every morning.
It's a good show, dude. I love watching cartoons.
Mm-hmm. My dad still does.
Dude, Hulu is honestly the place if you're
Hulu's good stuff.
Hulu knows what's up.
Yeah,
it comes to cartoons.
I still use I use my ex-girlfriend's Hulu still.
Dang.
I don't know how to pay for it. I'm still logged in, so.
Rip, dude.
I'll take it.
My whole family shares like the same Netflix and the same Hulu.
Yeah.
But like none of us are really on it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So.
Dude, you know what I should do? I should call my sister right now since it's her birthday. We should wish her a happy birthday on the podcast. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put on speaker. Everyone get ready for the best happy birthday. Hello, little sister. Or should I say big sister? You got the big 1-5. What?
I was talking.
I know.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Kendi, you're on the podcast right now.
I am?
Yes.
Yeah, we're wishing you a happy birthday.
We're wishing you a happy birthday.
Yay.
Yay. Are you excited?
No.
Why not?
Because...
That's it? Just cause?
Nice.
Dang. Nice. Jocelyn also says happy birthday, by the way.
Who?
Jocelyn?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She also says happy birthday. Gosh, she said that she loves you and she wishes she could give you a hug right now.
Did she really say that?
Okay, maybe not, but I know that she wants to, though. I know that she means it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What was
Wow.
Kendi? What was your best birthday present ever?
I don't know.
Dude, it's literally, you know what it is because I gave it to you.
Oh, the Coraline doll.
Yeah, dude. I gave her a Coraline doll one time. You ever seen that movie Coraline?
Coraline's fucked up.
It's pretty scary.
Coraline's fucked up.
Dude, it's pretty spooky, but I gave her a replica doll that's like in the movie because it's her favorite movie ever. Yeah. That's all we wanted to say, Kendi, for the podcast. So
Okay.
enjoy your birthday. I hope school is good.
Thanks.
Tell mom and dad I love them.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, tell him I say I love him too.
Goodbye.
Okay, Reese also says that he loves him. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Now she's. We've officially had our first birthday on the podcast of somebody that's not even here or like a guest. Your birthday's not today, is it? When's your birthday? We'll celebrate it on the podcast.
Just start calling everyone. You just find people you're like not even close to, but you know it's
Yeah.
their birthday, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Yep, all right, podcast." You get to the
time.
You get to the time. You're
Happy
like, "All
birthday.
right, it's our birthday wish section," like on the
Dude,
radio when you're hearing the.
We should totally, dude. I want this to be like a radio show. Send in
Well, you're gonna-
people's birthdays, and I'll tell them happy birthday.
We're gonna have to blow. You're gonna have to blow up a lot more.
Yeah, I know.
You got a long way to go
I know.
before this can come.
I know. So if you guys haven't made it, make sure to like and share.
Share it,
Sharing is
please.
important.
Follow
Sharing
me on
is-
Instagram again. It's
Follow
true.
her. Follow him.
Him. Reese is the guy that's been talking the whole time. I'm a dude. Reese or fuck.
That's not even it.
True.
Start
underscore
over.
chains with a Z and then another underscore. All right.
True change underscore. Wait, true
Underscore chains.
with a Z.
Underscore again.
Underscore again.
Yeah.
Don't spell out again. If you do that, you're stupid. If you
Mm.
do that, you're probably part of the Bionicle community.
And I don't want the Bionicle community coming at me because I kind of dissed on them. So
Gosh. I need to start a Bionicle podcast now.
I mean, and yeah, my Twitter is rtrue02.
rtrue02.
If you wanna. Sometimes I tweet out funny things like
Sometimes.
like this one. Your girl fucks with my farmer's tan.
God, why?
Why? I don't know.
Yeah. If you're wondering if you found the right guy, look for the dude that looks like Cole Sprouse.
I don't look like Cole Sprouse.
That's true. No, he does. So.
All right.
Okay. I think we've
What's
talked
up?
for long enough. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. It's hot in my room.
It's very warm in here.
It's very toasty. Is your room this hot?
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
we just have like a lot. We have two big fans.
Yeah, I have a fan right here, but I don't want to turn it on because it burns.
We're in the
middle. We have two fans, but they're gonna make a lot of noise if I have them down here. So thank you for everyone for listening, not watching. Jesus Christ is our savior. Thank you for listening. Make sure to share. You can follow me at cruz.sanchez. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube. But if you're watching it on YouTube, then you can listen to it on Spotify and vice versa. But just make sure to share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is important. Me and Reese are just...
Yeah, we have great ideas. We want first
Yeah.
off this podcast fire. And then we need this movie to
this
get,
movie.
and then I can start my acting career, so you can blow me
Acting
up.
career.
Boom, perfect.
Yeah.
You're just helping us out. Just do that.
Just do that.
Just do that.
Just do that.
Simple.
And we'll all be cool. We'll all be chill. Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you. I've been Cruz.
This is
With
Reese. Love you guys.
We've just been a couple of adults.
That's
Do you
true.
want to say it? Barely.
Barely.
Oh! Oh my gosh, we need to end. I'm getting insane.
Stop.